Turn 2. Orks are moving up, but they're not really moving up, they're moving around. They're not ready to engage yet, especially with those storm boys, just getting over their pinned state. But the Deffcopters do come in from reserves. You bring in half, rounded up, turn 2, and then the rest turn 3. And shooting phase. Stompa goes, he shoots. Fred is very accurate apparently, and then the big, it's a 10-inch that I'm showing, but it's only a 7-inch that actually hurts because that's the strength of the weapon. So he does hurt all of the monstrous creatures there, but they all make their invulnerable saves except one of the Bloodthirsters, which does take another wound, so he's down to 2. Then he shoots all his big shootas, just, you know, in case. He actually does get a bunch of extra wounds, but of course with a rerollable 3-up, he is not deterred. Now, the super-gattler charges up and... Okay, here we go. So, the reason this is going so fast is because this is how the gun works. You get 2d6 shots. When it hits, and you resolve those shots, and then you choose another target within 12 inches, and you do another 2d6 hits. Then you resolve those hits, and you choose another target. You can go back to the same one you started on, and do another 2d6 hits. And you continue to go on until you roll doubles. And so eventually, I kill the Fate Weaver, but they made so many saves. I didn't hurt the Bloodthirster at all. And I finally rolled doubles on the Brass Scorpion when I chose him. I was so excited. I killed Fate Weaver. Hey, I'll kill the Brass Scorpion. But nothing happened. So, rest of the Orc shooting phase, nothing else was able to be done wound-wise except the Deffcopters. They actually shot into the back of the Brass Scorpion and they caused a structure point. And so that was actually a big victory as well for those Deffcopters. Moving into the assault phase, they thought they might as well assault. They have some buzzsaws, but that's still only strength 7. They will need 6 to pen. But the Brass Scorpion does go first because he does have a higher initiative. And he does kill 3, but those are the 3 without the buzzsaws, so it doesn't even matter. So I attack, and I do get no 6s. And because he is a walker, I'm not able to hit his rear armor. I have to hit his front 13. So they do fail their morale because they lost 6 wounds, and they fall back 3d6 inches. So now it's Damon's turn. Movement. Angron just wants to smash some metal, and 4 obliterators, which is half of the squads of what John has, deep striked in. That's his first turn of reserves. And the Damons are just getting scarily close. So at the shooting phase, what the obliterator shot into the battle wagon, blew it up. Shot into one truck, it careened into the other truck and blew up on spot. Shot the other truck, it did not careen and just wrecked, and so they piled up the front. And the Melta from the Rhino shot into the Knob truck. It careened right through, right in between all those other Rhinos, and blew up. And that's where the Knobs are now. And the Lash Prince snapped those Burnas right out of that crater and into charge range of more of those Daemons, and whittled them down a bit. So the Brass Scorpion now gets to shoot after the rest of his army does, because he's more exciting. So we won't recap it. We'll do it live for you guys. So kills a bunch of boys, shoots, kills just one flamer, which one Luda, because of the scatter, and he does not make his cover save. So at the end of their shooting phase, the Burners are fearless because they're within the Stompa, but for morale, the boys squads do make it, and then the Knob squad have to take a pinning check because of the exploding vehicle, and they fail, and they can't re-roll because of the boss. That's only for morale. So assault phase, Angron is in range, and so he is going to charge into Fred, completely fearless, and the Bloodthirsters, Angron says, hold back, just kill those little orcs over there, I got this. So the Bloodthirsters, with all their bajillion attacks, and them being, you know, power attacks because they're monstrous creatures, they obliterate entirely the Luda squad, no challenge at all. Fred does get a wound, only 1 wound, but because of the invulnerable save, Angron is fine. Now Angron attacks with his, I think it's 6 attacks, and he ends up rolling actually somewhat poorly, but all in all he gets 2 penetrating hits, which are 2 chain reactions, another chain reaction, and a weapon destroyed. So he has drive damage, 3 structure points gone, and 2 weapon destroyed. So he destroys the flamer, and he destroys the death cannon. Now death cannon is primary weapon, but I do fail my roll. So, end of turn. So stay tuned for part 4.